Box 5 and Hot 97 present Street Soldiers with Lisa Evers.
I'm so glad you're joining us for this special episode of Street Soldiers, celebrating Hispanic heritage today. I'm your host, Lisa Evers. You know, Latin artists across music genres are blazing new trails. They're headlining sold-out international shows, making chart-topping hits, and earning many millions of social media followers as they take their culture to the world stage. Bad Bunny's 2018 song I Like It with Cardi B and J Balvin was his first Billboard Hot 100 #1 hit. Since 2020, the Puerto Rican artist is now the most listened to Spanish-language performer in the world. Colombian legend Shakira has a multi-generational fan base and more than 1.4 billion streams of her timeless hit, Hips Don't Lie. Mexican artist Peso Pluma is wildly popular with over 100 million U.S. audio streams the first half of 2024. Then there's Colombian superstar Karol G, who sold out MetLife Stadium for 2 nights. Numbers don't lie, says Latin music executive Johnny Marines.
The amount of money that these tours are generating worldwide, they're numbers that we in the Latin music industry have never hit before. And it's a positive sign because it keeps growing from year to year.
It's growing in the diversity of the sounds, too. From Daddy Yankee and so many other artists in reggaeton to timeless bachata love classics by Aventura and to the new dembow sound made popular by El Alfa. DJ Africa is one of the most influential hitmakers in Miami. He's a DJ, on-air personality, and music producer.
Reggaeton is too popular, you know what I'm saying? Like all these new artists that are coming up from Argentina, Colombia, Chile, you know, they're popular right now. But like always, there's gonna be the classic reggaeton.
There's also Latin trap music popularized by Ozuna, Nicky Jam, and many more. One of the newest and hottest is Lido Carino, who's Puerto Rican and Dominican and signed to Renegade territory. Lido has more than 1 million monthly Spotify listeners and comes from Washington Heights Latin music royalty. His father is famous merengue star Carlos Grandal of Grupo Tambo. He tells me his dad inspired him. Did you learn anything from him?
Yeah, for sure. He's the first person to take me to my first professional studio. Yeah, so, you know, I used to be, you know, very like a little kid just going to his concerts. You know, he's selling out everywhere. And it was just like super fun for me to just be there and see him or his band.
Whether it's salsa classics from Mark Anthony or La India, or a totally new sound, Latin music executive Johnny Marines is convinced Latin music has not yet reached its peak.
We're going to be #1 on all these lists eventually because the music just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and so does the fan base.
Let's find out more from our panel. Joining me for this conversation is Lido Carino. He's a Latin trap artist. His latest album is called The King of Trap, or as he say in Spanish, El Rey de Trap.
Yeah.
Lido, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Also with us is Johnny Marines. He's a serial entrepreneur, award-winning Latin music executive, and 3 times Billboard Magazine Latin Power player. He's also represented some of the biggest names in the Latin music industry and taken them to the top. Johnny, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me again, Lisa.
We appreciate it. Also with us, joining us from Miami, DJ Africa, one of the legendary DJs in the whole Latin music scene. If you've been to Miami, you've heard of him. You've maybe been to the clubs where he's been playing, the concerts, the venues, all sorts of places, and also online. He's an on-air talent, a music producer, as well as being a DJ. And DJ Africa, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
We really appreciate it. Johnny Marines, I want to start with you on this. In terms of where we're at today with the Latin music scene, you know, what do you see happening?
I've seen the whole industry transcend and get this full acceptance when it comes to not just being accepted in the Latin community, but now it's like you can go to the Hot 97s of the world and all these Anglo even video channels on TV, and you're starting to see a mix of not just the typical English hip hop or top 40 artists, but now we have a lot of Latin artists that are being played or actually their videos being played on TV, all kind of like a big melting pot, kind of like almost a representation of New York, but now it's happening globally.
So the music is representing actually what's happening within our culture in general, you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. It's gotten a broad acceptance by everyone. They're vibing out to the music. Guys like the Bad Bunnies and so many of these other artists that are right now really the in the forefront of this movement where they're transcending the whole industry. And you know, the music industry as a whole has reacted to it. There's no barriers really right now anymore for Latino artists.
No, and that's great to see. DJ Africa, throughout your career, you've broken a lot of records, you've broken a lot of artists. What do you think about how are things becoming more blended now? And is that a good thing?
Yeah, just like Johnny said, just way more blended like before. Before, like the doors were not really open for us. Like it was kind of hard for us to get into trying to be like a Power 96 out here in Miami, you know, like English station. And I see now is that everything completely different now. You know, now it's like we're getting love from everybody. You know, like everybody's trying to collab now. We like artists and stuff. You know, so it's more like I see we're getting together now. You know.
And what are the hottest sounds that are out right now that you see in the whole Latin music scene?
Still reggaeton still out there, but now I feel like in Miami, like the Latin house, Afro Latin house is coming up. It's coming up now. I feel like a lot of like they be doing like a lot of remixes of reggaeton to Latin house.
Lito, I wanted to ask you, how did you get into the music industry, and explain for us like what Latin trap music is?
I mean, you know, I'm raised in New York, so you know, I'm raised with a lot of English music, everything mixed, you know, because salsa, bachata, reggaeton. Obviously, we fan of all that type of genres, but we are more into like listening to American music because we over here we raised with blacks, with you know, with every other mixed race and stuff. So me, the way I got into the music was because of my father. My father was a famous merenguero. So his group was called Grupo Tambo. He had a couple hits, you know, that was really big in the 80s and the 90s. So he was the one who opened the door for me to be like, yo, I think, you know, this is what's for me. You know what I'm saying? So he opened that for me. Latin trap to me means a lot, to be honest, because it's something that we was raised listening to. You know, it's a down south sound, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of producers like Zaytoven and many more producers, you know, rappers like Young Jeezy, T.I., and many more. Like, you know, they inspire that Latin trap culture, to be honest. That's where it came from. That's where we grasped the sound from. And we just, you know, we just converted into our own little sauce, and then, you know, it became what it is now. Like, you know, but it was from New York that sound came about, Latin trap.
We'll be right back after this. What are some of the biggest reggaeton artists that you think, you know, are still relevant today?
I mean, all the OGs, you know, still, you know, like Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, you know, they know them. We sing Andel, you know what I'm saying? Well, so all the OGs, but right now also what I see is this like a big movement coming for the Colombian side and the Colombians, like Fabe, you got Ryan Castro, you know, that's that like the young kids are coming through now, but they're making like noise. Like, this is like they're taking reggaeton to another level, you know what I'm saying? So
Johnny, in terms of taking an artist to the top, tell us a little bit about your experience and what you learned from that.
Well, I mean, when I first came into the music industry, it was a totally different game. You know, it's kind of even hard to compare because now the artists have the ability to drop the music digitally, and by pressing one button, you can actually put your music out to the entire world, which is a great advantage. I mean, back in the days, you know, guys like DJ Africa were also very instrumental in the success of the music group Aventura. Africa was actually one of our main sources down in Miami early on. He was one of the guys that signed up and actually believed in the group. I'm talking many, many years ago. And back then, you kind of like had to record your music on like burn them down at like your own single onto a CD from a computer and kind of like ship it to the DJs, you know, one by one. And then the guys who were really trying to help you, like DJ Africa, would take that one CD and man, they would make miracles happen with it. So it's hard. It was a lot harder, I believe, to break into the industry back then, only because the reach was very minimal. But the reach today is just, there's no limit to it.
No, definitely. Lito, tell us about growing up. Like, how important was music? Because you said your dad was a merengue player. What neighborhood did you grow up in here in New York City?
So, growing up in a Spanish neighborhood, like it really influenced me a lot because there's a lot of music going on. There's a lot of artists, rappers around. The reggaeton was in its super duper prime. Like that's when reggaeton was like everything. So I don't know. I was just really influenced by everything, by the whole culture. Growing up here in Washington Heights, there's no way you wasn't around music all the time.
DJ Africa, the sounds. Give us a sense of the artists, because you interview artists too. You talk with them. You're seeing them. Have the artists changed, or the people in the culture who are becoming artists? Has that changed?
I don't see the hunger no more. When they started, making music, I don't feel like they were singing with feelings. Like you can feel it. I mean, I'm a fan of music. Before being a DJ or whatever, I love music all my life. And that's how I became a DJ. So now you can see the difference on the way they perform, the way they, on the songs, on the music. So that's why I'm telling the new talent, if you're really into this, don't do it to be famous or just trying to, become rich or whatever. Just do it for the love of it. If you're really into it, you feel to the passion of music, But you can see the difference,
That's an interesting point, because I mean, they say some of the same things about hip hop too. But Johnny, you've seen it in the early days and you see it today. Is that true? Do you see the passion of the artists, of some of the artists, has changed?
I think also what Africa is trying to point out is that music in general has changed. So before, people were like it was more lyrical. So, the lyrics actually have more meanings than a lot of the songs that are being, put out today. And, I can understand where, back then people were really trying to like send a real message out with a song, whether it be a love song, but it kind of had like a story to it. Not so much today, Yeah, it still does in some instances, but it's not necessarily what the audience is even looking for at this point, because they've been so accustomed to what they've been listening to for the past years that they think that that's what it should be.
Tell us about the festivals, because those are huge.
Yeah, it's crazy how the festival have become like a big thing. It's like, I don't like the nightlife, the club scene has changed in Miami a little bit. It's not that crazy as it used to be before. Like people like to go out every weekend, but now see like people that don't really go every weekend. Like has to be like a big thing going on. It's like a big festival or something.
The festivals are big, but I want to talk about how big the Latin music industry touring is. Back in the days, it was just festivals. There was no real touring. And, that started to change many years ago. I remember in Aventura, we did our first sold out Madison Square Garden 360 was 2007. By 2010, we were doing full tours across the United States and all these, all the main arenas where all these NBA teams play in the big cities. And where it is today, it's crazy. Like, it just shows how much and how big the Latin music industry has gotten. They're topping some of these acts that we've known to be big American artists for years. The Bad Bunnies, the Karol G's, the Aventuras, the Romeo Santos, the Mark Anthonys, the Osunas, the J Balvins. It's serious business. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Lito, in your career now, what about shows and performing live? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, actually, that's a very important part. Like for us to do venues and clubs. Like clubs is they popping, but it's more like a festival thing. Now it's more like a venue thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's working way more for the artists. I'm doing venues and stuff like that. Enjoying the whole process, absorbing the whole, the feeling of being one of the pioneers of Latin trap, you know what I'm saying? Like, is a great feeling. To be honest, it's kind of hard to have it going from New York, being Latin, is extremely hard.
Why do you say
So
that? That would be easier because we have such a big Latin population.
we do, but the support towards that sound wasn't actually like something. Latin trap is something that's actually new.
You're talking about the New York, the perception of coming from New York.
Yeah.
Say to you, well, why can't you just rap in English? Yeah, you got
Definitely.
talent still.
I had a lot of that going on. Like, yo, just rap in English. I'm like, bro, that's not what moves me. I love English music.
Yeah.
I'm definitely inspired by it. But what moves me is me rapping in in Spanish, Spanglish, English and Spanish, because that's another thing. Growing up here, we do both. We speak English and Spanish mixed. One sentence Spanish, another sentence English, and we have a whole conversation like that.
Right. And
You gotta be from the US to understand that type of language.
Really, probably New York. And I wanted to add to what Lito was saying. I think I could relate to some of the challenges that he was going through when he was one of the pioneers of this sound of Latin trap, where people don't really identify with it or really understand it because it's brand new. And every time you come with something new, people kind of like almost want to dismiss it and just listen to whatever's functioning at the time. We had the same issue with the bachata when Aventura first came, and they're doing Spanglish records, and they adding hip hop beats to this bachata sound, which is normally a traditional sound, and now it sounds innovative and different. And people listening and right away was like, wait, this is not even bachata. So the first thing to do is to dismiss it because they don't understand it.
what do you see as like the pop, the lead of like the poppin' thing, in addition to your music, of course, that's happening right now?
Dembow. Yeah, Dembow. And the funny thing is that Dembow came out of Playero sound.
That's true.
The way Playero was, orchestrated, that's where the little instruments Dembow have today, just, more evolutionized and all that. They took some instruments from there and it became what Dembow is today, for sure.
How are the beats different from other types of Latin music?
I mean, it's happy music, it's dancing music. Let's go have a drink music.
It is definitely different than reggaeton, but it's definitely up-tempo music.
Yeah.
Where people just, if we put a dembow right now, Lisa, you're gonna start dancing.
Yes, I'm moving.
Right.
Yeah, help yourself, you're gonna start moving.
I love that. But Africa, in terms of in terms of that with the culture, do you think that's what makes the Hispanic culture unique in a lot of ways? Because I mean, every culture has its own.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah.
But it seems like it's in the DNA of the whole Latino culture.
It is, especially the Caribbean. Like Jamaica has got reggae, Puerto Rican's got reggaeton, Dominican's got dembow, and bachata. But right now in Miami, I don't know if you've been to Miami, of course.
Yes.
We got Cubans. There's a lot of Cubans in Miami. We still got Cubans here, a lot. And they have a sound too. It's called repartero, música repartera. It's also a mix of everything, but they did it on their style, Cuban style.
But in terms of the future, DJ Africa, a lot of Latin artists have major endorsements now, like with liquor, with clothing, with jewelry, with all kinds of things. They're on billboards everywhere, posters everywhere.
That's been going on for a while already. I think remember one of the first persons that got signed by a big company was Teo Calderon for Hennessy. I don't know you guys remember back in the days. He was like, when I saw that, I was like, whoa. What I'm saying? Like, damn, we making some big changes out here, So and then I see, of course, there's a lot of people getting endorsement, by different companies, and then I see we getting a lot of support by big companies now.
And Lito, you're taking a turn in that direction, right? You're working with Renegade and
shout out to Renegade. Yeah, of course. Like, we trying to get these endorsements, and they be. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of companies that reach out to me through email, try to like give me endorsements and stuff. Like all types of companies. Like I'm not even only liquor, like clothing, gaming, all types of companies. They just want you. They see your platform. They see your Spotify listeners. They see how many subscribers you have. They they want to tap in because this Latin movement is super big. Thanks to the culture that we have. They're very supportive of the artists and stuff.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Street Soldiers on Hispanic Heritage Today. You can watch it again on our Fox 5 NY YouTube page and on the Fox Local app. Remember, use your mind, it's your best weapon. I'm Lisa Evers. Let's push for peace, love, and justice for all.